Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. I'm based outside, excuse me, I'm based outside of Washington, D.C., but my clients are all around the United States, and many of them are international as well. And this is because immigration is a federal practice. So no matter where in the U.S. you are located, we can help you with your immigration case. Let me tell you a little bit about our firm. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about our firm. We practice only immigration law. We do not practice anything that is not immigration, right? But we can help you no matter where you are. We practice humanitarian cases for victims of abuse, victims of crime that may have worked with the police. We can help you get a green card, whether it's through family, whether it's through your employer. We help with that. We've helped many people with many different types of green card applications. And also, we help with temporary visas like student visas. If you're changing your status, if you're coming in as a tourist, we help many companies sponsor tourist visas as well as transfer visas. Like if a company has a branch abroad and they're bringing an executive or a manager to the US, we help with that as well. We do investor visas. So I'm going on, and I hope what you're getting out of this is that we're very experienced with immigration, with many different types of immigration. So if you have an immigration issue, feel free to reach out to us for a consultation if you want to talk to me one-on-one. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal, and you can reach me at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. I'm here, however, to answer your immigration questions. Okay, so I'm here to answer your immigration questions, and I want you to go ahead and put them in while I start off with our question for the day. So I am here almost every single day, Monday through Friday. I'm usually here answering your immigration questions. So feel free to listen, feel free to join and just listen. And also feel free to type your question in, because you know what, guys, immigration law is very, very complicated. Just immigration, generally, US immigration is very complicated, and it's sometimes hard to understand, even for people that are lawyers that are unfamiliar with immigration. So if you're looking at that, if you're looking at forms, if you're working on an application, or if you're thinking about doing an application for somebody, I can answer your one-off immigration questions here. This is the perfect forum to get some general information about immigration. However, if you want a confidential consultation, make sure you call our office, and we are doing them right now by Zoom, by phone, and in person for those that want to come in. We're located right outside of Washington, D.C., so we can certainly meet with you. If you want to come in, we would love to see you. I am in office almost every single day now, so I'm happy to see you in person if that's what works best for you. Okay, so feel free to call us 703-348-1663. If you would like to schedule a consultation kind of on your own, while our office is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time. But if you want to schedule a consultation on your own right now, go ahead go on Facebook. We're at Agarwal Immigration on both TikTok and on Facebook. But on Facebook, there is a link where you can schedule your own consultation. You can see my availability and you can schedule one. So just a heads up about this week, right? This is kind of a off week because we are getting ready for Thanksgiving. We're hopefully celebrating Thanksgiving with some family. So I will be out of the office, and our office is closed on Thursday and Friday this week. So if you want to get in for a consultation, I would say call us sooner rather than later. If you want to get in this week, of course, we're back next week, and I'd love to see you and chat with you next week if that works better for you. So feel free to give me a call our office, and I'm happy to chat with you about your specific immigration case. That way I can find out your immigration history and figure out if there's anything that I need to discuss with you in particular about your immigration goals or the questions that you have. Okay, so you can reach me at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. Thanks, David. Thanks, Beauty. Thank you so much for joining me. Harpreet, nice to see you. So we're streaming live on both Facebook and on TikTok. And what I want to talk about today, and I come up with a question every day that comes to my office, and what I want to talk about with you today is what happens if you are married, right? If you're married and your spouse is sponsoring your green card, and now you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and now your interview is scheduled, right? You're ready to go. You're ready to prepare. Your interview has been scheduled. You know the date and the time. Now what, right? Now what? Hopefully everything is going smoothly on your end. However, sometimes people find themselves in a situation where their spouse is saying, I don't want to go now. I'm not going to go now. Or you're getting into a fight with your spouse and they're saying, if you don't do this, if you don't buy me this purse, I'm not going to go to your green card interview. Or if you don't take care of all the housework, I'm not going to the green card interview, or using it as a form of control, right? So what happens is some people become afraid that their spouse will not come to the green card interview. You've been married, you might even have children. In many cases, people have children, they've been living together. And when it comes to the green card interview, their marriage has been rocky and the spouse is refusing to go to the green card interview. Okay, so if you or someone you know is in this situation, there is hope. There is hope, right? You or whoever the person is that's applying for a green card might be eligible to apply on their own. And this is available. This is an option that's available without the other person, without the spouse even knowing or being involved, right? You can move forward with your green card application. Technically, it would be a completely separate application, right? You can move forward with this completely separate application without the spouse even knowing. There is no police report at all, right? So you don't have to worry about your spouse getting in trouble if you're not ready to take that step yet. But if you are being controlled because of your status, because of your undocumented status, so maybe you don't have any status at all, maybe you entered illegally, or maybe you had status, you came with like a tourist visa, which is very common for most of our clients. They enter with a tourist visa and then it's expired, and then they find themselves married to either a US citizen or a green card holder. And when you're lucky enough to get all the way to that green card interview, that person pulls the rug out from underneath you and is refusing to go to the green card interview. So if this sounds familiar, do not lose all hope. Do not lose all hope. You might be eligible to apply on your own without your spouse. You would get a work permit in about 6 to 8 months, which would include a social security number if you've never had one before. This is huge. And a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years. So that is the benefit. You might be able to do this on your own. So I would say give us a call to see if you qualify. We are at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. We can schedule a consultation for you. We can walk you through that full process and what that might look like. Okay, and this would happen. The things that you should remember is you can do this without your spouse knowing, unless you want to share it with them. Of course, you can share that with them. We will never talk to your spouse about this case, about this type of case, or anyone else, to be honest. It would be between you and our firm, but it would be based on abusive behavior by your spouse. So abusive behavior can be things like emotional abuse. They're calling you names, they're controlling you based on your status. It could be controlling you based on other things, but sometimes we have people refer to the situation as like they're being blackmailed, right? They're being blackmailed in a way. The spouse only goes to the green card interview. They're dangling it over your head like a treat, They're dangling it over your head like a treat and trying to control you through this opportunity for a green card, which is not okay, and can be considered abusive. Give us a call if we can help you. All right, we're at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. All right, great. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Another question we get is what happens if you have a child who's applied for your green card, right? If you have a child who's 21 or over, they're a US citizen, and they've applied for your green card, and now they're threatening to withdraw that green card application. right? So they're threatening to withdraw that green card application. Well, you have options there too. You do not have to put up with your child who might be being rebellious, who might be trying to get money from you, who might be trying to control you or take advantage of you. If you're undocumented, you've raised this child, you love them to death, you love them so much, and they are applying for your green card, but now they're threatening to withdraw that application. What happens there? If that happens, if you find that happening, what you can do is apply on your own. You can apply on your own for that green card. Okay. And it's the same kind of process. You apply based on the behavior with your child. Your child will not get in trouble. They will not even know that this is happening. But what will happen for you is you can use this kind of abusive behavior towards you to apply to turn it into something good. You can apply for a work authorization. You can apply for travel authorization. So that means that you can travel outside the country. If you're undocumented, you likely have not been outside the country for a long time. You might be able to do that, and you might be able to get work authorization, social security number, and travel authorization and a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years. All right, so that's a huge benefit for people that may be in this difficult relationship, either with your spouse or their child, and you can do that without putting your spouse or your child at risk. You can get the benefits by just being truthful about your experience. Okay, if we can talk to you more about it, I would love the opportunity to do that. We help many people in this situation. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States with their green card applications with temporary visas. So if you or someone you know is in this situation, I would say share this with them, share our information with them. We're at Agarwal Immigration on both Facebook and on TikTok. We're also on Instagram, but I'm actually not very active on Instagram. Hope to be soon, but I am not super active. But I'm happy to help you. All right. Well, anyway, I hope that we can help you. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal, and I hope to hear from many of you. All right. Great. It looks like we have some new followers. Thank you. So I would suggest if you don't already follow our page or like our page, you make sure you do that. And I'd love to see you guys on a consultation soon. Okay. We're doing them by phone, by Zoom, and in person. And if we can talk to you about anything immigration related, I would love to chat with you on that. All right. Hi, Gian. Hi, Adi. Thank you for the compliment. Look forward to seeing some of you very soon. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good Monday. The rest of your Monday.